So I am just finishing up my example here, and then we'll get started in about 2 minutes. So like I said, you might want to plug in your hot glue gun if you have it, get your popsicle sticks out, and also paints. You're probably going to want your paints for when you're done building. You can paint it and get it all nice.
Hey, there's TJ. Hi, TJ.
Hello.
You have popsicle sticks at home? Oh, you got one of those kits. Awesome. I think Zane's going to show some pictures of examples of what you all are making today, too. Share his screen. I could probably even share mine for right now just to show it because I probably have it up still. So y'all are going to make something like this. You'll get to choose your shape. And then you can paint it, or you could paint it before you assemble it if you decided you wanted them different colors and you wanted to be real careful about it. But these are just some examples of what we're going to be making. So definitely going to be using hot glue. If you don't have hot glue, then probably you might be able to use tape or string to make this come together. And I know Zane's working on his prototype, and then he's going to walk you through the project.
Yep, almost done here. Okay, so as Jen was telling you guys, let me share my screen. We are working on our geometric mobiles today using the popsicle sticks. I'm just going to share my entire screen here. So typically, when maybe you've done it in class before, where you take these small cutouts like this, and you here, let's move this over so you guys can see. You can do small cutouts like this in class, and you kind of fold them together, and sometimes you can build a cube and whatnot. And right here, I have a dodecahedron, but there's plenty of shapes you could make this way. So here, let me get a variety of 3D shapes. Oops. So actually, there's not a whole lot of great examples here, but kind of like these. So you can find these templates online, and if you ask, I might be able to find one for a shape that you want to do. So for example, here we have a cone. Obviously, with these, you're going to have to do shapes with hard ridges. So you could do a pyramid like this, which is actually what I'm building. So the main point with using a template like this is, say, for example, right here, this is a pyramid with a square base and 4 triangles. So what I did is I made a square base, and then I made 4 of these triangles, and I made them all individually. And once I had all the individual shapes done, I started putting it and gluing it together. And that's why I have half of a pyramid done. So what we're gonna do today is you're gonna select a shape, something simple with harder edges. Maybe not as simple as a cube, because we try to complicate things a little bit more, get a little bit more advanced, but kind of like shapes like these, maybe a dodecahedron, or let's find a good shape here. So more things kind of like what we see here. So this is kind of our end goal here. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find your shape. You're going to want to find a 2D layout for it. If you can't find a 2D layout, I'm sure I can find it and display it on the screen for you. And then you're going to make the individual shapes. So like for this one, there's plenty of triangles that you would have to make for this one. And that's how we're going to get started on this project. So does anybody have in mind what type of shapes they want to do? Let's see if I can get does anybody have any ideas of a shape they might want to do? Here's some basic ones here. So we have your square-based pyramid, which is the one I was making. These are actually pretty simple. You might want to do something a little bit more complicated so it looks nicer. Man, there's not a whole lot of good ones on here. But yeah. So do you guys have an idea of what shape you might want to do? Owen or Caroline? You want to tell us what shape you're going to do, Caroline?
I was thinking maybe like a rhombus type thing.
That would be cool. What about you, Owen?
I'm gonna do a pyramid.
You're going to do a pyramid?
Yes.
Gotcha. What are you going to do, a triangle-based pyramid or a square-based pyramid?
Triangle.
Cool. All right. So for yours, Owen, you're probably going to want to make a total of 5 triangles for yours. So if you have your hot glue out, I would take your popsicle sticks and kind of what I did is I took a stick here. Here, I'll grab another one. So I would take a stick here. It's hard to see. I would put a glue dot here and here, and then I would put a glue dot on another stick right here. Put these 2 together, so they're kind of like this, and then put these 2 on the 2 glue dots on this stick. So kind of just make a triangle out of them. And then once you have 5 triangles, then we can work on getting them together. And Caroline, have you found a cutout for your rhombus?
No, I haven't, but I do have an idea of how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to like use lots of triangles, definitely.
Yeah.
And then put them kind of like in a square-based pyramid, and then put another pyramid on the other side. So.
Yeah, That would totally work. Or you could do it. Yeah, that'd probably actually be easier with piecing it together because here we can see that there's 2 triangles per side. So that would be 12 triangles total. But if you did that pyramid structure, it might be actually easier to piece together and try to get glued because these glue sticks can be somewhat difficult to glue the edges together on. So cool. So what we'll start doing, and I think I'm going to try the dodecahedron. So what we're going to start doing is actually get those individual shapes put together. So we can start on that. Let me go back to dodecahedron 2D layout. This one's going to be complex. TJ, do you have anything at home or are you just here for moral support?
Well, so I've got the popsicle sticks and some electrical tape, and I think I may try and make a pyramid work out of that. I may also hop downstairs and see if we have some super glue here.
Yeah, that would work. So, hopefully you guys can see somewhat of what I'm doing. Hopefully I can get these angles right. Make sure to be careful with the hot glue too. It can get pretty hot and get all over the place, so just be careful. Because I am using the same shape over and over again, I think I'm going to trace around this initial one. So all of mine are about the same size and with the same angles. That way, now I can see where to lay my popsicle sticks. You also don't need to use too much hot glue. Only little dots of it will work just fine. How's everyone doing?
Pretty good. Found some of this sticky tack stuff, and it's working pretty well.
Clever. That's good. So I'm halfway there. I got the first 5. first 6 actually done. So now I just need to work on the rest. How's everyone doing? How far are y'all getting? What about you, Caroline? How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. I got one of the pyramids done already.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, mine's taking a little bit more time because there's a lot of pieces, but yeah. What about you, Owen?
Unmute. All right, show them what you. Show 'em what you
I built 2 triangular pyramids.
Nice. That was quick. Are you gonna paint them?
Mm, no,
You want to try? How many more popsicle sticks do you have left?
2.
So you've used them all. You could, another thing, if you wanted to make a bigger shape, you could put the 2 square ends of those together and make or like a crystal-like object.
Maybe.
Hey, Owen, how did you end up gluing your popsicle stick shapes together?
I did not.
Or how did you like put the triangles together?
Um, I made the triangles to. I made a bunch of triangles, 2D shaped triangles, and then I glued them together to make a 3D triangle.
Nice. Did you just put a bunch of glue on the edges and stick them together so they became 3D?
Yes.
Gotcha. Thank you for sharing. Maybe you can use, since this is our last session, maybe you can use the rest of your supplies or maybe some of the supplies in your kit to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for mine, since there's a lot of gaps in mine, I may have to use sort of a tape to get it together and then maybe glue down it and remove the tape later on because it's so difficult to glue my shape together.
I have to leave the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by. I hope you had fun today. Maybe you can tie some string around that and hang it up somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it was nice having you in our session. And I hope if we have more open up that you'll sign up for those as well.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Bye.
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 How are you doing, Caroline?
Well, I finished, well, with just the build, but it didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to. It is a bit uneven because I wasn't even thinking about it, but otherwise it's pretty good.
Well, that's good. Yeah, mine's going to be super uneven because none of my shapes are exactly the same. So it's going to be interesting to see how this comes together.
What shape are you trying to make, Caroline?
Kind of like a rhombus shape.
Okay, I gotcha.
So you're just going to work on decorating it now?
Yeah.
Like I said to the others, you can use the rest of what's in your kit, considering I don't think we're going to be using any more since this is our last session. Well, there's half of my shape.
That's big.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Oh man. Yeah, I was not planning on this thing being this big.
Go big or go home.
I think that's what they say.
That's no moon.
Wow, that is looking pretty cool, Zane. I want to
It's
see everyone
huge.
else's. Yeah, it looks massive. What's yours look like, TJ? You made a little pyramid? Nice.
Pyramid.
Cool. That's what you're working on? Oh, nice. I like yours, Caroline. Awesome. Looks great. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Are you painting it?
I already painted it, so
You did?
yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Hey Jane, once the session ends, can I talk to you for a little bit?
Yeah, what let's hop on a different call. Let me send you a link or something, okay?
Sick, will do.
All right. TJ, I'm gonna send you my cell phone number in the chat.
All right, will do.
Also, Jane, your prints came out amazing.
Prints? What do you mean? The 3D
The
printer?
yeah, the 3D prints for your molecule stuff.
Oh, awesome. Great. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear they came out well. All right, I sent you my cell phone, TJ, so feel free to give me a ring.
Are you adding your finishing touches, Caroline? All right, I think I've got a finished product here. Well, not finished. I'll still have to spruce it up with some art and paint and whatnot, but looks good. I might actually even print out some papers and tape it to the inside and make it a D&D dice. Rolls pretty good too. It's sturdy.
Is it electrical tape or Scotch tape?
It's masking tape. We got colored masking tape.
Right.
You ready to share yours, Caroline?
Well, yeah, I just need to add the string to it to try and make it so it can hang up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to untangle string right now.
Okay. Well, we can wait. No rush.
Okay, I'm finished.
Let's see it.
So here it is. I just had to add like just the string. That's basically that I added. I did add some pom poms too
Nice.
to the ends because some of the ends have holes. But
Yeah, I feel like that
Yeah.
really helps. Like close it up and make it all look good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
You could
yeah.
definitely add, if you ever wanted to, you could add more color and whatnot and hang it outside or in your room or something. Like I said, I think I'm going to turn mine into like a big old dice. It rolls pretty good by itself. So awesome.
Roll
Well,
for initiative.
right? Maybe that's how we'll get things done around the space. So yeah, it was great having you in the session. I'm sure we'll have more throughout the year. So I hope to see you in others. And I hope you enjoyed this project. Personally, this is probably one of my favorites. I had actually a lot of fun with this one. So yeah, we hope to see you back around and hopefully you have a good rest of your summer.
Yep, you too. See you.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye. Are you quarantining?
Yeah, because I don't know if I told you about it, but there's like this training event they want me to quarantine for.
Yeah.
Starting on August 7th. So that'll be a good time. But before you go, I want to show you something.
Yeah. Oh, you got a crucible.
I did get a
Awesome.
crucible.
Yeah, you got a real one. So in my forge, I just use a cut in half fire extinguisher with double D10 steel. So, I mean, that'll probably work
Okay.
better too because those are great at retaining heat.
That's what I'm figuring. I couldn't ever get a hold of a good fire extinguisher, and didn't feel like I had one that was like big enough but also small
Mhm.
enough to like fit in there really well.
Right.
But my friends got me this for my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and my roommate and I have a like year-long range membership at Laramie Rifle Range, and he shoots almost every week. So I'm gonna melt some brass in here too.
Nice. Did you make your forge like the King of Random Forge, or did you buy one?
You're dang right I did.
Yeah, I've made, well, me and my roommate, we run a shop out here. It's actually out in West Laramie, and he's a big knife maker, and I do a lot of art projects with the forge. So back home I had a coal forge, but here we have a propane forge. So it's pretty cool.
Dang, that's sick, man.
Yeah. Etsy, man, Etsy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to you more about that because that sounds really cool.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you have a good rest of your day. I'll let you go chat with Jane.
Likewise, Zane. Take care.
You too.